This season of Ventures ends April 5th. I get that comment on every video, so I figured I would cover that. There's a timeline. I link it in every single video description that you can reference. I just updated it with these dates because they were kind of funky this time around, and also it is now March 14th. It's Pi Day, so I can actually update that for you there. So yeah, reference this if you guys want to know when the next season begins. On with the Homebase report. So it's pretty simple today. It's kind of old news, but I'll go through it either way, just so you guys know what's going on. I feel like a video telling you that nothing insane is happening is important. That way you guys know you didn't miss anything here. So first and foremost, Wargames stuff is coming back around. Woo! I actually think these banners are super cool and sweet. We're just fighting for my brain there, so you get swool. And they're pretty cool. But if you've already got them a couple years ago, it's not as exciting. So if you're interested in Wargames, these are available. Meltdown and Double Trouble. Oh, freight. You missed a space. Then that's not where that's... there you go. That's... He's made a joke out of the typos. He's even like referenced it on Reddit, and I've been having a fun time. So yeah, Homebase names are gone, and this is kind of an interesting topic. I've been waiting to talk about this because it's been known for a few days. This is kind of old news. A lot of this came out with the update 3 or 4 days ago now. But Homebase names are gone, and the sentiment in my community was really funny because some people were either like, "Bro, I had the most clever name. I'm gonna miss it. Sad face," or "Oh, I didn't even know what that was," or "Mine was stupid, LOL, I don't even care." And it turns out a lot of players didn't either know what they were doing, care what they were doing, or like fully understand what they were doing. And a lot of names were just home base. So if you don't know for some reason, your Storm Shield defenses in the game are your home base, quote unquote. That's why the builds save when you leave. You can really refine that area. And your home base was what you want to call that area. A lot of people like clever names. I named mine Minerva because if you didn't know, this is actually my server, by the way. Our community is Minerva. It's our old Minecraft server was named Minerva as well, so that was just mine, and I never super cared. And it does make more sense to have your name up there. Now, for those of you who might be wondering why I'm going to get to how they might have, or why they might have removed it, I don't actually know. I haven't even talked to Freight. I haven't even asked. I don't super care. A lot of people didn't love this, but it caused problems for them. So first and foremost, a lot of people wanted them to be changed. Like I had a few examples where people had made their home base name like the N-word. And apparently they just allowed that. And if you contacted support, they would change your home base name. But for something so inconsequential, having support agents spend real life time changing people's home base when they could be dealing with real issues was kind of pointless. And if they allowed you to rename your own home base, then things could get a little out of hand as people changed it constantly or made stupid jokes like I just said. It seemed better overall to just remove it. And this shows in the upper left of every single match. In fact, if you go to any game I've ever had with gameplay ever, just mute him, you can see your home base is in the upper left. And there's a speaker icon, which would make perfect sense to have your own name. I've had people comment on my videos asking me why my name is Minerva. I'm like, it's not. What? So, yeah. Home-based names are gone. I've been saving this discussion for this video. I don't think they'll be missed. Kind of a nice thing. That was a thing that everybody kind of forgot about. So, and you couldn't change it without bugging support. So a lot of people picked their name years ago and the joke is long dead or whatever. All right. Battle Pass XP update. This is not new. I don't know why I have to keep saying that. Because I made a video on this 4 days ago right away. Thank you, Archer. So here's the story. He likes to compile all the noteworthy XP changes every season anyway. And then I independently was doing my own reading through the huge JSON text file, going through all of them and finding them. I was like, hey, Archer, you want to just like plug it into the spreadsheet next time? And he totally did. So I've been giving him massive credit for helping me out there. And this video does go over all of the new best missions to run. And as stated in the home base report right here, they did slightly reduce quest XP, but they supplemented by raising the daily cap and how much mission XP you get, which I think is kind of nice. Quest XP is either like your daily challenges or your endurance dailies or whatever else you might have sitting around. I don't think they were as impactful as Epic hoped. I don't know why they changed it. It upset a lot of players in the initial balance decisions. So Yeah, I think it makes more sense that actual missions would give you the XP that you're looking for. And it's pretty straightforward now. I'm not going to go over too much of this because, like I said, I made a video on it that will obviously be linked down below, top of the description. And yeah, I think it's largely good. So yeah, XP for Wargames dailies was changed so that only the first quest you do rewards XP, which is interesting. I've never done that, so I don't know how good or bad of a change that is. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, XP is overall better. And for a lot of people who like to complain every season, the cap is scaled with the current Battle Royale season. So if it's going to be a really short BR season, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, then you'll get like a pretty big daily cap, so you can compensate for that short time frame. Or if it's gonna be like a long season, 4 or 5 months, you actually get the lesser XP cap. And everybody complains, well, I shouldn't say ultimate things like that, but a lot of people do like to complain during those times, not understanding that if the cap was higher, they'd hit level 2000 in BR and it'd be absurd. I know the cap's 1001, but it would be ridiculous. All right. Time for a Cram Session. Level up and evolve your favorite items during the Cram Session mini event. For the duration of the week, mini boss mission alerts will drop additional XP. By the way, these are the missions with the little skull icon on them. I don't have Fortnite launched, but anything with the little skull, that's a mini boss. That's what we like when we get V-Bucks. So this has been a mini boss season with a lot of mini boss missions. Those missions will give you extra XP, evolution material, reperk, or perk up rewards. Pretty solid. And adding 4 series of quests, each of which has 10 stages that will gradually increase. You'll just get a bunch of XP and evolution materials and perk up and gold. It's pretty solid. You just get more loot until the end of the season. Can't complain. Which is also, now that I look at that upcoming time frame, very soon. We've got like 3 weeks left in the season. Shit, I should do some venture streams. I am, wow. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, Cram Session happens. And the Ned Starter Pack, which is not new. I still haven't made my video on the Starter Pack, but I did know this Homebase report was coming this morning, so yeah. You guys don't need this. That video is for like new players, which is why that would have been a good thing for me to make right away. Basically, it's a Ned pack where you get Ned and a nice little pickaxe harvesting tool here, and you get a med kit back bling, which is pretty cool. And you get 1,500 V-Bucks with the quest. You do not get a discount if you already own the game, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, it's basically the only way to get Save the World now. And he's a very popular character. So there you go. I don't have much else new to say about it other than that. Whether or not it's worth it to you is entirely dependent on whether or not you have the game or if you like Ned. I cannot imagine you'd be watching 8 minutes into an update video if you don't have Save the World. So I'm not really talking to anybody who already owns the game. That's where the video would cover like that topic. I think Save the World's worth getting. I think there's, I mean, just look at that timeline. You've got a year's worth of fun things to do. And a lot of end game players complain about, oh, the lack of updates and the boring endgame. I'm with you. I'm actually with you. But for brand new players, you get a lot of stuff thrown at you. It's kind of cool. Stare Down Southie. It basically gives you energy damage from your teddies. It's like lasers every 2 seconds. So it's not raw energy damage like Cyberclops. It's okay. Teddy is Teddy. And then 4-Leaf Wildcat is just frag. You know, frag grenades are... They got an update to do more damage, and yet they're still kind of underpowered. So, you know, take that for what you will. And Highland Warrior is another frag grenade hero. So, decent heroes for frags and teddies, but nothing crazy exciting. I'm kind of going to gloss over it. Then we got the bug fixes. So, fix an issue that caused plants in the Storm Shield maps to not award loot. I didn't even know that, but I haven't launched into a Storm Shield in over a year. Fix an issue, that caused footstep audio to play the same audio no matter what type of terrain or structure. How did I never notice that? I guess footsteps are really quiet in the game anyway. Fix an issue where mantle UI was missing. Wait, what? We have mantle UI? What is that? Like, user interface. Is that like space to mantle or something? Oh. I guess that's fixed now. So I'm glad they did that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, nothing crazy new or interesting. And pretty much all the big news, like the Ned Starter Pack and the Homebase Names, was known like 4 days ago. I don't know why this report didn't come out right away, because none of this information is anything that had to wait. I mean, they're announcing stuff 3 weeks ahead anyway, so I don't know why this didn't come out right away. Either way, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. Twitch link down below. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.